Hey, what's up guys, Vizeh here, and welcome to the best youngsters to use in FIFA 14 career mode. And we're going to be doing centre-backs for this episode. So of course I've got 5 centre-backs, as I do in every episode now. I'm going to be starting from at the start. It's going to be with low league teams. It's just going to be with less overall players but with good potential. And it's just going to go on to the more expensive players, which still has a bit of potential but are really good. So let's just not waste any time and start this off. And I'm going to show you Cardozo. I think that's how you say his name, Cardozo. He is Argentinian. He's from the Premier Division League. I think that's the Argentinian league. But he's 61 overall, and he can go all the way to 81, which is a very big gap. There's 20 growth in there. And looking at some of those stats, it's not really that bad. Very good pace for a centre back. Good stamina, and the strength is not the worst, but for centre back you would expect to get more. But remember, you can go all the way to 20, so that strength could possibly go to like 80, and also that acceleration would also get higher as well. So this guy looks like a complete beast in the future, and I would really recommend to get this guy. Now he's good at jumping. He's basically decent at tackling. So if you got a League 2 side, it would definitely be good for you. And moving on, we're going to be showing you Karim Rekic. He is another centre back, of course. He can also play in left back, and he is from PSV. He's 73 rated, and he can go all the way to 84. And look at those stats. This guy looks absolutely amazing. 75 acceleration, brilliant jumping, and brilliant strength. The stamina could be possibly a bit better, and the balance is a bit poor, I guess, but look at him, he does look really good. He's 6 foot tall, so he'd be decent at heading. So I think he'd be probably good for like a championship side, probably like a lower BPL side such as Southampton or I don't really know. Depends what team you want. And he just looks really good, and he's still got towards potential to grow a level more to growth, and it could get a bit higher. So he looks like a really good beast for the future. And moving on, of course I gotta show this guy. It of course is a beast, Kurt Zouma. Kurt Zouma is known for lots of reasons, really, but for this, it seems kind of back. It seems kind of changed now. Acceleration is only 68, I believe, and it's it's kind of a bit of a lowdown on what it was last year. I believe it was like 72 last year. But his strength and jumping is also very high. He's 6'2", and he can go all the way to 85 potential. So it doesn't really matter with acceleration. He does look like a really solid centre back. I believe he's like 2 to 3 million. I believe if you try and buy him on FIFA. He's from France, from Saint Etienne, and that they have a pretty good, decent players on Saint Etienne actually. He can also play as right back as well. But with the strength and jumping combination they got there, he does look like a complete and utter beast. Probably not as good as what he was last year, because last year was really good, but still a really good player otherwise. So next I'm going to be showing you Marquinhos. He is Brazilian from PSG, another Brazilian footer. Of course, can play in the right back position, and those stats are really good actually. He can go all the way to 89 potential. 89, that's almost in 90s. You can possibly get him in 90s actually, if you play him enough. But looking at those stats, he does look really good. The strength could possibly, I would prefer to get the strength a bit higher than that, in all honesty. I would prefer for the strength to be more, but it doesn't really matter. He has got good all-round stats. The marking and actual defensive quality stats on him there are really good, and to see 89% was just crazy for me, because I believe he's on like 18, so he's of course one for the future and also one for now, which is a really good thing. He's a very good youngster, and we're going to be going on to the next player, which is of course Kaya. They probably one of the main guys which most people will be wanting to get in FIFA 14 now, is that he is just beast. He's only 5'11", but his jumping is 87, and he can go all the way to 86% show, and his overall stats is already now 79, which you know, so he is technically better overall wise to Marquinhos. But the thing about him is that he's just basically perfect for FIFA 14. He seems to just have everything which you need for a centre back. I mean, especially the jumping, he does look pretty solid as well. The picture, he looks kind of a bit like Gollum a bit actually, kind of weird, looks like a guy from Lord of the Rings. But moving on. But yeah, so he does look really beast and just a really solid player, and of course can get better in the future. So now end off the episode of just me showing you guys the best at least 5 players to use in FIFA 14 career mode, and don't forget I will be doing it in all positions, so watch on the next few days about those episodes. So yeah, so thank you guys for watching. My name is Vizeh and I'll see you next time.